Chuck Noland is a man who lives by the clock. As a FedEx executive, his life is ruled by schedules, deadlines, and efficiency. To him, every second counts, and nothing is more important than time. But one night, time stops. A violent storm takes down his cargo plane, sending Chuck crashing into the endless Pacific Ocean. He survives the wreckage, only to wash ashore on a deserted island, cut off from everything he once knew. At first, survival seems impossible. There's no food, no shelter, and no one to call for help. Chuck battles hunger, exhaustion, and the unforgiving force of nature. Even the simplest task, like making fire, becomes a desperate fight. Loneliness creeps in, threatening to break him more than hunger or storms ever could. In his despair, Chuck creates a companion, a volleyball he names Wilson. It's silly, even strange, but Wilson becomes his only friend, his lifeline to sanity in a world with no human voice. Over time, Chuck adapts. He learns to catch fish with hand-carved spears, to shelter himself from storms, and to read the rhythms of the island. Slowly, the terrified man who once lived by the clock transforms into a survivor, hardened by necessity and guided by instinct. Yet, the island changes him in more ways than one. The man who once worshipped time now lives in a world where days, months, even years blur together. Stripped of his old life, Chuck begins to see what truly matters, not schedules, not deadlines, but survival, hope, and the quiet will to keep going. Wilson is always there, watching from the sand, a symbol of both his solitude and his resilience. Years pass. Chuck is no longer the same man who once rushed through airports and business meetings. The island has taken almost everything from him, but it has also given him perspective. Because in isolation, Chuck finds something unexpected, clarity. But survival is only half the journey, and for Chuck Noland, what comes next will test him in ways even the island could not.